Very dark man to serve jail term. Breaking news. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time of visiting my channel, do well to like and subscribe. Where there have been news, there's been information going on for the past hours now. And it's about Very Dark Man and Bobrisky. There've been lots of interviews, there've been lots of digging and trying to get to the root of this matter. Very Dark Man made a claim in a video where he said that Bobrisky was caught or had an alleged fraudulent practice, and he said that Bobrisky is due for another jail term. That is his claim actually. And according to what Bobrisky had to say, Bobrisky said, "My attention has been drawn to a fake voice recording circulating on the internet that I paid EFCC 15 million naira and that I was never in prison. I didn't pay any EFCC money in a very big lie. It's a very big lie. I served my term in full and I came out. Discard any false information." Imagining believing someone that came out publicly to tell us that you paid a hacker to track someone's phone, which is against the law, can be desperate to do anything at this point. I didn't give EFCC any money. I made a mistake, typo in write-up. That was what Bobrisky said. And Bobrisky just returned from jail after he finished serving his jail term, where he was sentenced for 6 months because he was found guilty in mutilation of naira. That was his crime. The crime was he was mutilating naira during a party where he was seen spraying money, which is against the law of Nigeria. And now, after facing this whole 6 months concurrent jail term, he returned, and he's having misunderstanding with Very Dark Man. Both of them, they have misunderstanding. And ever since she was in jail, Very Dark Man was very happy. Very Dark Man made a lot of videos. Note, Very Dark Man has always been a freedom fighter, according to him, and he always tried to make people feel equal. He always tried to remove any class policy in the country. He doesn't like a situation whereby people are being marginalized, people are being ripped of their rights, or people are being they will do something wrong to persons. So Very Dark Man is this kind of person that is an advocator, and he would like to advocate for that person. He's like a voice to the voiceless. That's a very definition of Very Dark Man. But now he brought up a suit, and in that suit he made a video, and he was showing a recording. In that recording, he was trying to the voice was about a voice which he claims is Bobrisky's own, telling him how he reached out to Faz, or how Faz, the bad guy, being Nigeria singer, reached out to him and Faz told him that he could help, and he paid 15 million naira or thereabouts, and Faz had to go and reach out to the father for the father to plead for pardon. And now Very Dark Man had to take it upon himself from that point that why will after Faz will come out online and claim he is a freedom fighter, claim he's a man of the people, claim he's a man of peace and other things, that how will he go to that extent to go and ask his father to plead for pardon for Bobrisky? That it's really not making sense. It doesn't depict his actions if it's truly what he did. This was Very Dark Man's claim, that if truly is what Faz did, that it was no good, and that Femi Falana and Faz are part and parcel of the crime, and they need to be brought to book, according to Very Dark Man. And now people have gone to scrutinize. Femi Falana is a son, that's a senior advocate of Nigeria, and he's one of the best lawyers in the country. I'm not trying to overstate, but I'm very sure that Femi Falana is a man of integrity. He would not do anything to taint his image, and such a lifestyle is not even something he's known for. And now people have now gone deeper to make information, or to get information, to gather information, to gather truth and everything from the recording, from everything. And Very Dark Man is coming out to say this thing with his full chest, that this is what happened, and that if it is exactly what happened, then Femi Falana and Faz should be brought to book for taking bribe and trying to counter justice that Bobrisky was meant to have. Bobrisky's claim was, or what Very Dark Man is claiming, is that Bobrisky, during a recording, circulated in the internet, he said that Bobrisky paid EFCC 15 million naira and that he was never in prison. That 15 million naira was like a bargain for her not to go, or for him not to go into jail. So he was just taken to a secluded area where he stayed for 3 months. Then he came out, and after coming out, he did not even go to the prison that he claimed he went to. That is what Very Darkman is trying to say. And Bobrisky coming out to say that with his full chest, that he served his jail term duly and that he did not bribe the EFCC of any amount, 15 million or whatsoever, that he did not bribe them. And Very Darkman too was saying that this thing was achieved, this Bobrisky trying to sideline or boycott his jail term was made possible with the help of Faz and Femi Falana. And now, according to the Constitution of Nigeria, which I would read to everybody to understand how this thing works. According to Section 212 of the Nigerian Constitution, the governor of a state is empowered by the provision of Section 212 of the 1999 Constitution of Federal Republic of Nigeria as amended to grant pardon or respite to any person convicted as of an offense created by the laws of the state subject to any lawful condition that may be imposed. And it makes, to break it down, it shows that a lawyer or any legal practitioner is entitled, or it is legal for him. It is very, very legal for him to go and file or appeal for pardon for his client, because a lawyer is meant to protect the interest of his clients, whether good or bad. He's meant to protect the interest of his clients, and the client cannot just go and plead pardon or plead for mercy without the presence of a lawyer, because the client is totally on his own, and the only thing the only way the client can discuss or can pass information is through a lawyer. And now for Femi Falana to go and get a lawyer, it is not a bad thing. It is practically not a bad thing to get a lawyer and for your lawyer to advocate for pardon for you, because pardon is legal. And now Very Darkman is taking this whole thing far away. And people are now reacting to this information or this post that Very Darkman made a few hours ago. People are reacting because they say Very Darkman is oblivious of the truth, that law is deeper than what we see. Law is very, very deep. That constitution that backs several actions. And for Femi Falana, he would not just do things without following the constitution, because he knows the repercussions for his action. First of all, his certificate as a barrister will be seized from him, and he will have to dance to the brunt, that he will face what the law demands and he will face the punishment squarely. So he knows all these things. But then making this whole case out of nothing is something that I don't even understand. Dragging Femi Falana and dragging Faz the bad guy is something that is not even worth it. Faz the bad guy did the right thing as going to plead for pardon. Maybe he has friendship with Bobrisky, or maybe he has a relationship somehow. Maybe Bobrisky was a family friend or anything, and he doesn't want to withstand Bobrisky going to face jail term. And that was why he decided to go and plead for his father to come and take stands and plead for pardon for Bobrisky. That is not something that is not legal. It is practically legal. It is 100% legal. Even if you were in his shoes, you would do the same thing. If you see your family member going to jail, there's nothing bad for you to, being a lawyer, for you to go and plead for pardon for your family member because of what you share. But Very Darkman is making it look like it's a bad thing that Faz the bad guy, being a freedom fighter, does not have the right to do such a thing. That he's the one advocating for fairness, equity, and justice in the country, and he's advocating as a freedom fighter. But yet he's going behind to take bribe for Bobrisky, or going behind to plead for pardon for Bobrisky not to face the jail term. Well, I don't know what you think. I don't know what's your reaction. I don't know what you feel. Feel free to drop your comments in the comment section. And please, if this is your first time of visiting my channel, do well to subscribe. Do well to hit on the like and the subscribe button so you don't miss out on juicy and celebrity gist. Always stay tuned to Honest Mike for never leave your side. Do have a beautiful day, and I love you so much. Bye.